Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. In this episode, we're going to be building a Tamiya Ferrari F40 that you see laid out here in front of you. It's already been unboxed in a previous episode. Now, if you didn't check out that episode, no worries. I'll post a link in the description down below and you can check that out. But this episode, we're going to be building. Now, the F40 you see here is actually a re-release put out by Tamiya in 2005. The original came out in 1991 and was kit number 58098. Just making it within their top 100. This is kit number 58356, re-released in 2005, has been re-released since, and I keep my fingers crossed that hopefully Tamiya puts out a re-release of this. We could only hope. We see the Mercedes-Benz that Tamiya just put out, the C11 that is, and that's the fourth time it's been re-released. So is there a chance that they could re-release this? Who knows? Anything is possible with Tamiya, so I can only keep my fingers crossed and hope, right? Now, there are a few slight differences between the original from 1991 and the one that you see here that was re-released in 2005. First off the box, the original comes with your standard box art image of the F40, whereas this one is black with the F40 logo and the Ferrari logo right here. The A parts in the original are red, these are black, and of course the biggest difference is the original you have to paint the body, sticker the body. This comes factory finished, painted and stickered already, making building a cinch. All you gotta do is put the chassis together, get it up and running, and boom, plop the body right on and you're done. All right, so with that, we're gonna get to building, and then we'll do a little time lapse, and then I'll see you at the end with the completed Ferrari F40, and then I'll tell you what's coming up next on the channel for our Ferrari F40. I'll see you soon. The Group C chassis for the Ferrari F40 is done. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. To officially complete the build, we're going to get the body onto the chassis. Got to put these little plastic discs on here. If this was a car that I was running, I'd probably be using the foam ones just to protect the body a little bit better. But since this is a shelf queen, yes, a shelf queen, we are going to get this on here. 1 second. Check this out. This is one hot looking RC right over here. The Ferrari F40. This thing is superb. I don't know. This is going to look amazing on my shelf. And I know I already mentioned it, that it's going to be a shelf queen. You're probably like, what? You're not going to run it? Nah, I just can't bring myself. There were some people who even commented on my last video, the unboxing of the Ferrari F40, was like, no, don't build it. Leave it in the box. I'm like, I can't enjoy it if it's in the box. At least if I could build it, I could say I enjoyed building it. I enjoy looking at it. It'll go in a nice display eventually at some point. But to run it, to risk scratching it up, I just can't do that. Can't take that that chance. But this is absolutely an amazing looking RC. I love it so much. It's awesome, awesome, super awesome. So I know many of you wanted to see it ran. And I also want to see a Ferrari F40 ran on the channel. So to satisfy everyone's urge, I got something. Another Tamiya Ferrari F40? Kind of, but just not Tamiya. A Kyosho Ferrari F40. Yes, this is from their scale series back in the early 90s. They put out a Ferrari F40, a Ferrari Testarossa, a Lamborghini Countach, a Lamborghini Diablo, a Chevy Lumina, a Nissan 300ZX, a Porsche 911 flat nose, and I'm sure there's a couple others that I missed. These were all based on either the Ultima two-wheel drive chassis or the Optima Mid four-wheel drive chassis. And there was one other chassis, I don't know the name for it, but it was kind of an oddball, and I'll post a picture for it up here. But yeah, they came out with a whole slew of supercars in the early 90s, and they were just as detailed as the Tamiya models right over here. So I'm going to open this up. And this is not going to be a very, very long unboxing. This is a Ferrari F40. It's two-wheel drive. It's on the Ultima chassis. Plop that down here. I actually got this before that huge auction took place where I got this Tamiya Ferrari F40. Now this one is in lightly used condition, although the body is painted in, I don't know what color this is, metallic green. I'm not sure why they would paint it in metallic green because Ferraris came in red, but the bottom of the chassis, very lightly used, maybe only a few times. The body's a little rough, and I even have the original stickers. So I don't know, I'm going to show you guys that again because I don't know if I left it up there long enough, but I don't know if I'm going to, strip the paint off of here and then get it running, or maybe just get this running with the metallic green body on here and then eventually restore it to the red. Now, I heard a lot of great things about this. I'm going to reach for it off camera over here. Carson's Paint Killer. I'm not really sure what's the best way to use this. A lot of people say just get some, paper towels and rub it off. Should I spray it on here and let it sit? Should I use little cotton balls or paper towels? I'm not really sure. So if you have experience stripping a body with Carson's Paint Killer, please comment below and let me know. And also, if you have any of the Kyosho scale series from the early 90s that you would like to have featured on the channel, I'd be willing to pay for shipping to me and then back to you just to get them featured on the channel, because these are really hard to find. I search eBay and the Facebook groups every single day, and when I finally came across this, I'm not going to say I paid a lot of money for it, but it was a good amount of money. But I would love to get all of the Kyosho scale series RCs featured here on the channel. I mean, not every single one, but a few of them. I would definitely love that Lamborghini Diablo to be featured on here and just get some running footage of it. Or if you don't want it ran, just you want it featured on here, just let me know. So you can contact me first, right by leaving a comment down below, or you can go onto the RC Retro Facebook group or even my Instagram account and just send me a private message. Either way, like I said, if you want it featured on the channel, I would love to have your RC cars here just to feature it, show it up close, and maybe even getting some running footage. But regardless, I think this will clean up nicely. Got the original stickers to put on here. Gonna try to strip it with this, do it in Italian red, and this is on the Optima, not the Optima, the Ultima chassis, and we will definitely take a more up close look at this when I do a standalone video on it. So we have the Tamiya F40 and then the Kyosho Ferrari F40, which if I put them like this, you'll notice, let me put this down here, this is a little bit bigger than the Tamiya is, and it's also a little bit wider as well. So it's wider, the body, and longer. But either way, we're going to get a Ferrari F40 running here on the channel. So now I'm going to leave you with a video montage of the Tamiya Ferrari F40 up close, followed by some images of the Kyosho, and then some of those supercars from the late 80s, early 90s that Kyosho put out on their scale car series. And then hopefully we'll see this soon on the channel up and running. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment of what you think as far as how the Ferrari F40, the Tamiya one, came out, or what you think about the Kyosho scale car series from the early 90s. Or just leave any kind of comment. All right, so thank you for your support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care.